Today we've got Brian from Bilstein back in the shop to go over the details on the 9200 series shocks we're going to be using on the Mercedes Unimog project. The factory locations were not very conducive for these large, oversized bypass shocks. We had to modify the upper and lower mounts on both the front and rear to accommodate these larger units.
So I'm here at Hauk Designs today. Kenny called up and wanted us to bring the shocks for the Unimog. He's told us what modifications they've made with the 2.5-inch lift and some other things that's going on, and we sat down and said what product's the best. So here we are with our 9200 bypass shock absorbers. These are our short course racing technology shocks. So it features a 3-inch body, 1 1/8-inch piston shaft, all the unsprung mass that this Unimog has with the 47-inch pit bull tires, which weigh almost 400 pounds apiece. You have to have something that's gonna last and control and be durable. So we feel that this shock is best suited for the Unimog. So we just took these out of the box. Let's go over to the Unimog and mount them up. So one of the main benefits of using this particular shock on the Unimog is because we're not going to be launching this Unimog 8-10 feet in the air like we do with trophy trucks. But what we can do is take advantage of the adjustability, 2-way compression, 1-stage rebound, to be able to fine-tune how we want this Unimog to handle the off-road terrain from Moab to the deserts of Africa. So out of the box, Jake, these working out pretty good for the Unimog. You can see the reservoir nice and clear on here, and you guys did a great job with refabricating the mounts. But one of the features on the 9200 is prior to gassing this up, you can take these top Allen bolts loose and clock your shock how you need it for clearance.
So we used Bilstein suspension when we built the 6x6 wrecker, and it performed magnificently. When I found out that we were doing a build for Bilstein, I was like super pumped. The versatility of them is just mind-blowing. If you have a trophy truck and a rock crawler and you go racing this weekend, you can take them off and put them on your rock crawler next weekend. A couple quick adjustments, and you got a very versatile shock to use across the board.
By using a larger diameter shock absorber, it's just a larger piston, larger surface area, and it just absorbs the terrain quite a bit better. And it also gives you a lot better impact control for when you hit things hard. So it's a larger diameter shock is just much more dynamic, and for off-road, it's just going to work that much better.
So today we have Steve from Mountain Machine in the shop. He's going to go over the entire Bilstein Unimog project and help us with all of the custom, unique machine parts that he's going to make for it. Steve builds some killer parts and has helped us out with a lot of projects in the past. So we're super excited to have him on board with the Unimog project.
So I'm really excited to be here today, drop off some of the cool billet detail pieces that we're making for the Bilstein Unimog. We're doing some badging and some emblems and some interior pieces, and this is already an incredible build, and we're just super happy to have our stuff going on it.
We really wanted to update the front end of this Unimog project. The front grille was really outdated and didn't really fit the modern theme that we were going for. Steve from Mountain Machine is going to take a 3/8-inch thick chunk of billet aluminum and machine us an entire new front grille that's really going to bring this Unimog into the 21st century. We also got in a custom set of wheel spacers that Steve at Mountain Machine made for us. The Unimog has a very unique lug pattern, and there really are no wheel spacers available from the aftermarket. So to my knowledge, this is the only set of 3-inch wheel spacers that will fit a 1974 Unimog in the entire world. We're using the factory Unimog wheels. We want to move the tire out a little bit because we're a little tight to the springs. So that's where those spacers are going to come in real handy. Another thing that we're going to do to clean up the front end of this Mercedes is to get rid of the oversized turn signals by replacing them with much smaller LED units that are sequential. Today we received our steering box back from West Texas Off-Road. Not only did they completely rebuild the Mercedes box, they also modified it so that it works with their Redneck Ram hydraulic assist steering system.
With the Unimog, we actually manufactured the drag link and the tie rod assembly. So the tie rod assembly, we used our Fab Series replaceable coupling cartridge. Now on the drag link, we actually used heavy-duty Monaco motorhome forgings at each end. So they don't have the replaceable coupling cartridge, but you can definitely identify them by the orange cover plate. The other challenge with the Unimog was the fact that the taper is quite a bit different than a lot of other applications. So we had to manufacture those studs in-house as well. But at the end of the day, that's what we do. So it's very easy for us to adapt to any application and manufacture a steering system for whatever Kenny's building.
Now that we've got our rare parts tie rod and drag link installed, we're going to go ahead and mount our Redneck Ram to the back side of our Mercedes axle.